Energy. We just finished our live class with the Monad Society, and some of the transmissions that came through just brought so much beautiful energy that I felt inspired to pop on now and share some of that with you. So, if you'd like, I would love to lead us through a little bit of a journey to bring you into the center of your own heart to experience that space of complete non-resistance, allowing yourself to open and just sharing a taste of what we dive into in the Monad Society, which is an opportunity, a deeper dive community where you can join in and share in these beautifully conscious, expansive experiences by tapping into that peace within your own heart, that space inside of your own soul radiance, allowing the movement of life to flow with you as you acknowledge your capacity to be in a state of non-resistance, the absolute absence of resistance. So that when you have an idea or when you have an insight or an inspiration, these things come through you and they come for you in just such a state of ease, such a state of peace, and such a state of grace that it allows you to unfold the space of any fortress that you have created under the means of protection by your own egoic consciousness. Feeling yourself as you take in a breath. Yo sayato ko aya katani ia o pukua. Soyo totoke awaya o a puku hukuni awaya satani awa. Ikia wa o po totoke aya wa po haaka ya satani ya wa po uku satani. Yoku wa kaka tani ia waya. There's a prayer in here that's bringing you into that space of your own divine remembrance, the signature frequency that is your unique home right there inside of the center of your own chest. Remembering that there is a center of peace within there, within that space. That no matter what is going on in your external world, no matter what is going on around you, that as you learn to master your emotions, as you learn to master the experience that's going on within you, that you can step forward into that space of spiritual and emotional maturity. This is the release of triggers. This is the release of internal egoic control. This is allowing yourself to hear that space inside of your heart is where your soul resides. So allowing that information to come in and to be transmitted from the center of your heart space up there into your mind. And just simply feel for a minute. Seyatani kia wa puku kukatea so otukua po o kai tanewa. Aya satani I kia wa puku haaka satani kia wa. Yoko ko satatakea wa tukutukea wa yo puku ukukutania. Ia wa puku haaka yatania wa haaka wa puku ko haaka ikia okutania. Ia awa puku haaka ya. Taking a moment to use your curious imagination. If it feels right, close your eyes. And feel that place in the center of your heart. That holds that ultimate grace, ultimate purity. That you can feel just simply by tuning into this. energy that's being transmitted into this container that is of no time and no space is connecting to the multidimensionality of your own higher self. That as I am recording this in this here and now present time, the expansiveness of my own multidimensionality is connecting in with yours, which may or may not be the reason that you find yourself stumbling upon this video and you don't know how and you've never heard of me. And maybe you have. But all of you are stepping into the role that you are designed to fulfill. And this space of your divine fulfillment brings such a treasure trove of blessings, of peace, of rewards, that as you truly feel into that space inside of yourself, all of life becomes even more and more and more exciting because you have more permission. You've given yourself, you've granted yourself more than enough permission to open into the spaciousness of your highest calling. Which is your divine and true aligned form. Now, one of the concepts, I don't even want to call it concepts, but one of the experiences that we discussed in our call today, to summarize, is that when you jump on to your true aligned path, that there's something that happens. You wake up or you remember who you are, where you came from, why you're here, which that question will continue to unfold as your mind gets to a point to be able to hold a greater capacity over and over and over again. So there's a lot of really beautiful wisdom in that for you. But once you activate it, once you remember, once you step onto that path and you fully commit to living your life in the highest and best timeline that is available to you and for you, it opens you into such a frequency, such a resonance of what is fully connected into your soul, that any deviation, anything that comes into your path that feels off or that isn't aligned, is such a dramatic and drastic difference that you have no other choice but to say no to it, or you will know what happens, that you start to spiral or tailspin. We say no to that. But ultimately, when you are in a space that you can hold and stabilize that particular frequency inside of yourself that is so clearly your divine thumbprint, it's your signature frequency, it's your unique signature frequency. And when you are clear in purifying your mind, body, and channels in all ways, in all senses, that you create that divine blueprint, you create that divine path in a way that just repels the things that are not meant for you. So you may think that you got rejected, you may think that things aren't going your way because you're trying to call them in from the egoic mind space. But once you start remembering who you are, and once you've had a spiritual awakening, the opportunity for that taking place becomes less and less and less and less and less and less. So it's just not possible. I share this with you with the intention of offering pure intentional trust that you are on it, that you are aligned. If you're still feeling like you have some stuff, some skeletons in the closet, or some stuff that you need to work through, feel free to watch some of my other videos. There's so much support here on this channel, especially with Quantum Cash Flow, which I'll put up here as the next playlist to take a look at. Quantum Cash Flow, completely free, 21-day journey that is so much more than cash. It is a full supportive activation and awakening. So, before I even tell you about Monad Society or some of the membership offerings that I have, that is a really beautiful, high level conscious community. We have live meetings and gatherings with specified transmissions that help to accelerate the conscious exploration. So yes, that is available to you. Yes, Monad Society. There will be a link in the description below. You will have the opportunity to tap into some of those spaces with me through Quantum Cash Flow, which is here on YouTube. It's completely free, and all you have to do is just go in, plug in, and listen to it. I highly suggest doing it within a 21-day succession, which may trigger such an extraordinary breakthrough and such extraordinary growth that it's actually challenging or hard to do in full 3-week period. So if you need to take a day off, give yourself a day off, but get back on it. Keep the energy flowing, keep the energy moving. So with that, my love, I hope that you experience some of that openness through the energy that I'm sharing here in this call. I know I definitely felt that connection. But I want to let you know that there's so much love here for you. There's so much peace within you. I acknowledge you. I see you. I would love to continue to allow this between you and I to unfold further. And even if it just be that we have a relationship on YouTube, great. But if you want to start interacting in some of our live, like I said, higher level group calls or group ascension programs, please do feel free to click the link in the description or go to monadsociety.com and you'll find all sorts of resources available to you there. And before I sign off, I'm going to share this view with you. Ah, so beautiful. So, so, so beautiful. This right here is Mount Agung. Ah, stunning. Absolutely stunning. All right, my friends. As we go forth, may we integrate the healing and the lessons received with courage, self-love, and compassion. Our connection here today with me, Sitara, and the Monad Society is very much complete. Well, I'm sure I'll see you again very soon.